So as we know, the War Tycoon update had just come out yesterday, and there are some balance changes that have been done in order to make our experience a lot more fun and a lot more balanced. And in today's video, I'll be going through all of these balance changes of the VCAC Mephisto and also the BTR-80, because there are some things that have been changed and some of these could actually make a significant difference. In today's video, I'll be checking out how much of a difference did it actually make. So let's just jump right into it. So jumping right into the balance changes, which were posted by Gizmotech, let's check them out. These are the current changes right here. The increased planes and helicopter missiles damage against tanks, which I will be talking about in a different video. Next up, we have slightly increased BTR-80 health, slightly lowered VCAC damage, and some general optimizations. So the BTR-80 now will be a lot more durable, I believe at least, and then the VCAC Mephisto will actually do less damage, meaning that it might be a little bit less of a counter that it was to the tanks recently, and we're going to also figure out through going into different gameplays and all that stuff. So let me just jump right into the game. So the wiki hasn't yet been updated, by the way, and the current health that it's currently saying that the BTR-80 has is going to be around 80 health, which is currently similar to the VCAC Mephisto standing at 750. I believe the health difference will be around 150 overall once the wiki does get updated. I believe it's going to be around 900 health that the BTR-80 will have. Alright, so here we are right into the game. There are no statistical changes as of right now with the BTR-80. It was supposed to have 3 bars of health, and it still has 3 bars of health. So let's see if this health will actually be able to transfer. No significant changes for this. I'm going to be first up checking the BTR-80 to see if it's going to be any better than it previously was. Unfortunately, it's still pretty slow. It goes 45 miles per hour. I mean, it's not that bad. However, the acceleration rate is one of the biggest problems I have with this vehicle. Alright, so here's our first enemy. I'm going to destroy this. Let's see how long it's going to take. In fact, I'm going to use the machine gun. Maybe the machine gun's going to be a lot better. I hope. Nope, the machine gun still runs out very quickly, which is kind of annoying. Alright, let's see if I can enter this base. Alright, so here's our first victim entering his base. Let's just shoot him right in the face with this explosive machine gun and the normal gun, and we have been able to take him down quite significantly fast. However, again, this vehicle cannot really shoot down, unlike the tanks can now shoot down, which has been a huge buff for the tanks. Anyway, this guy actually shot me with the RPG, and I'm left on 44%, which is one of the worst numbers I've actually seen, until I might actually be forced to get another vehicle. Alright, so I'm back at the base, and I'm going to take a little bit of a test on how much the RPG will be able to do to this, just out of curiosity, see how many shots it's going to take from the RPG. So if I shoot the front, the BTR-80 in fact is able to not even go past half of the health. Let's see what happens if I shoot it again at the front. It still tanks the hit, so maybe it's going to be able to now tank 3 RPG shots from close range. That is pretty interesting. I would have to also check this in medium range. Alright, so this is actually pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with how this is currently going. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to try to shoot it from medium range to see how much it's going to do. So let me shoot it here and see. And yeah, from medium range, it actually does more damage from the RPG. I mean, in the meanwhile, just getting shot by a little bird, which, by the way, has been buffed. Alright, so it still does the 2 hits. So I don't think there's any more significant buffs that have been added. Oh, in fact, since there is a little bird about my base, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly check out the VCAC, the Patriot AA tank. Let me just spawn it in. Alright. And let me see how it was going to go. Also, it's not a tank. I don't know why I said tank. Alright, let me see if I can take down this little bird in time. If I can actually turn in time, in fact. Alright, so there's a little bird. I can actually lock into it very quickly. So let me shoot the first missile. Oh, never mind. The first missile was actually enough for me to kill this guy. Alright, well, that's good enough. Alright, so here we are back for more. Let's see if this vehicle is at least any good for infantry. At least I hope it's going to be any good. Alright, so this guy's got a spawn protection. Alright, he's gonna spawn in a helicopter, so we're actually gonna test how powerful this is against helicopters. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm literally tickling this Apache. I'm not doing any damage to it. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think this vehicle is this good for fighting even helicopters. Like, the firepower of it just doesn't do it. Okay, now I'm starting to lag, which kind of sucks. Let me see if I can shoot it down. Alright, I guess I was able to shoot it down for 1.5k stats, but I'm still not really happy because this vehicle is, first, it really doesn't have good firepower. If I might be completely honest, I think the best thing that they should buff if they were to actually want to make this vehicle somewhat good is to buff the machine gun and even buff the explosive cannon. Like the small health buff is just simply not gonna do it. Like this guy probably has like the lowest shield, that's why I'm doing so much damage to his shield, but like this vehicle's just not good, so I suggest you guys just save your time, do not even spend your Robux to try to get this, and instead just wait until you get the Mephisto, which I'm going to be reviewing right now. But by the way, this is guy walking with the oil barrel, so I guess we can test how good this is for infantry, which is not really that good. Yeah, I guess it's fine with its explosive cannon. This guy didn't really have any stuff that he was wearing anyway, like no armor, nothing at all. He was just carrying this oil barrel. Alright, so here is our guy. This guy literally just got a tank out. I'm obviously not going to win this 1v1, and I know this for a fact. I'm going to get killed instantly. No chance of me winning this. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get out of the vehicle. There's no chance, yeah. This is just a perfect example of how it does against other tanks. Absolutely no damage. However, now it is actually going to be the Mephisto's turn to see how good it's going to do against the tank if this tank is still there. If Charlie is still driving in with his tank, which I really hope he is, so I can actually catch him off guard and try to kill him. So now he's going to be standing still, so I can take 4 accurate shots and see how big of a damage nerf this actually was. Ooh, so it was still able to destroy the T-14 Armada from around medium range, which is actually pretty good. And even though they did nerf the damage, I think the damage was mainly nerfed for it being able to destroy planes, and because it was previously able to one-shot even the F-35 once it doesn't take off, and it was also able to be one-shotting the hind and all this stuff. So I really do think the VCSC hasn't had even a significant nerf. In fact, there is a ground vehicle right here. Oh, he just lagged out. Okay, so I wasn't able to kill him, so I was only able to kill this guy with his vehicle. Oh god. Oh, and I can't do anything against this tank now. I may as well just get out. I got no choice. Alright, so I'm on my way back with the Mephisto. Let's see what else we can do to this guy, which I was able to already destroy one of his tanks. However, he was able to spawn another one, so let me just see what I can do here. Alright, I think this guy probably went to either his base or he completely left the game. Oh, never mind, he did seem to be leaving the game right after I kill him. Of course, the average. Alright, so here is a boat, which I was previously not able to one-shot the boats. Let's see if I can one-shot this boat or not. I'm gonna try not to aim for the guy. Yeah, I still aim for the guy by an accident. Yeah, and the boat actually doesn't take that much damage. Let me just shoot it twice. Yeah, it took around 3 shots to destroy the boat. So as I can see, I believe the main nerf about this vehicle is the fact it's now doing way less damage to normal vehicles, and I think it's mainly just made to be good for the tanks. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what its design is made for. However, it was still good against other vehicles. So now I'm gonna be testing a little bit more on how good it's gonna be against like planes and all that stuff. Let me just I'm gonna go into a damage test in just a second. Let me just try to kill this guy. All right. Let me just do one more missile. Ooh, yeah, and I still hit the guy, and the guy was still not dead. So now I'm gonna have to reload my missiles and all this stuff, which is actually very annoying. Let me just shoot this guy down. Alright, yeah, I'm just a little bit pissed that it's no longer that good against other vehicles except for tanks. Yes, and one thing I forgot to check is how good this is gonna be against infantry. So let me just shoot at this guy right here. Okay, he was able to tank it. Alright, so I killed I killed somebody in here, and now I'm gonna try to aim for this guy. Ooh, he was able to dodge the hits. Get the AWP out, because by the way, I just recently got in the spin. I'll be making my own dedicated video for that. Alright, enemy eliminated. Yeah, this vehicle, I'm gonna be honest, it's good to shoot for walls, but it's not really that good for much more. And where is this guy at? Ah, that's our enemy. Let's take this guy down. Alright. All the 3 enemies taken down. Honestly, I'm not really that happy with how good the VCAC Mephisto is in terms of infantry as well, but it is able to shoot through walls, so I guess that's a positive. Okay, so the first test which I'm going to be taking is to see if the F-35 will be able to tank one shot once it's not moving. Okay, I just missed that somehow. Yep, so the F-35 was not able to die, and it was in fact left exactly on 26% after me shooting it once with the VCAC, once it's actually on the ground, meaning that it's going to be way easier for planes to be able to take off on the ground. Now the next thing which I'm also going to be testing is how powerful the VCAC Mephisto will be able to be against the Abrams X once it gets to the perfect spot. Alright, so here is the Abrams X. Now we're gonna be seeing if I will be able to kill it in around 4 shots, which is something I failed to do last time, and it was left on a little bit of percent. So here's our first shot, second shot, third, and fourth. And in fact, I was able to still destroy the Abrams X in exactly 4 shots, meaning that it feels like the tank damage has been buffed from the VCAC Mephisto, and unfortunately, the normal vehicle damage is a lot lower by the VCAC Mephisto, same with the planes and helicopters and all that stuff. Anyway guys, I do want to give huge credit for helping me out with this test to Astro on Discord. He has decided to tell me once I have asked in the Gizmotech Discord server, so big thank you to him. Anyway guys, that is all I have for today's video, and honestly I am quite surprised with how bad the BTR truly is, and after taking a lot more tests, the VCAC Mephisto is still really good, even considering the fact that the nerf has happened to it, and I still like it how it is, and I believe it shouldn't be nerfed forever and just stay as it is. I believe it's really fair for it to be able to kill the Abrams X in 4 shots, because it does take a very huge skill gap in order to do so, and same with sniping stuff out of the sky with the VCAC Mephisto. However, now it has also been nerfed. Anyway guys, let me know in the comment section down below whichever test you would like to see next. Would you like me to test which one is the better, if the Panzer or the new anti-air track? And yeah, that's all I have for you in today's video, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.